This is Station Com Control. We have an incoming transmission from Darth Mar. Your identity isn't on file, but the computer thinks you're authorized to decrypt.
Put it through, and erase any record from your comlog.
I have little time, so I ask you to listen. Too many betrayers have attempted to seize power of late. Darth Malgus's men are finished, but the Dread Masters endure. Since their release from Belsavis, their madness has driven them to conquest. We slew one on the planet Arbanis, yet 5 remain.
I take it something has changed.
They were the Emperor's favored servants, yet idolized fear above the Empire. Now, we have found their fortress on Oricon, a remote moon.
How did you expose them? And what brought them to that moon?
Interrogation of a Dread Guard revealed the truth, but we know little of the moon itself. The Republic moved before we did, sending a full fleet to Oricon. Its armada was undone by the Master's powers of fear and madness. Our task force followed, a rapid strike deployment led by one Lord Hargrev upon the insistence of Darth Rictus. Hargrev is a braggart and a sadist, but he has studied our foe. He believed that he and his acolytes could shield our task force from the Master's power.
Why do I suspect Hargrev overestimated himself?
I have heard nothing since Hargrev's ships arrived in System 12 hours ago. Either his forces were defeated, or Hargrev has betrayed us. Either way, the Dread Masters will sense weakness and counterattack. I have no forces to spare. You represent our last chance to stop them.
I don't have an army at the ready, Lord Mar. What exactly do you want?
Even you cannot slay the Masters single-handedly. If you can reach Oricon, however, you may find some remnant of Hargrev's task force. If all else fails, send any warning you can of the Dread Master's strengths. Perhaps then we can limit our losses to mere sectors.
Very well. Forward whatever data you have, and await my word.
Survive.
Heavy defenses all around the moon. We can descend at ground level, but the ship will be vulnerable. Put me down with a landing beacon, then take the ship out of orbit. I'll activate the beacon when it's time to depart.
Three more gone, my lord. 2 commandos took knives to one another, hallucination-induced psychosis, apparently, and Major Strix fled camp.
Stupid knives! They can't even resist carving one another like roasts! I'm sorry. I know the things they saw. I can feel the Dread Masters, I can push them, but I can't stop it all. I'm so sorry, Maya.
Are you Lord Hargrev? Darth Mar asked me to find you.
What?
We're the remains of the task force, yes. You'll have to forgive us. Lord Hargrev is shielding our minds from the Masters, but it takes a toll.
What have the Dread Masters done to you exactly?
He's exhausted, that's all.
You don't need to worry about my mental competence. Maya will fill you in. I need to concentrate.
Between their mental dominance and their orbital weaponry, the Dread Masters managed to annihilate our ships. The survivors regrouped here. Our hope was to make one final push to the Master's fortress, but the Dread Guard has us trapped. We don't need firepower, we need manpower to break out.
Are there other survivors who can reinforce you, give you the manpower you need?
The Republic. They came to Oricon too. I can feel their soldiers out there, trapped and afraid.
In that condition, they won't be hard to bring to our side, especially not when we share an enemy.
It's murder out there. The Dreadguard have machine support, enough to cut our reconnaissance into pieces.
How long before we're overrun?
Hours, at best. Point taken.
I will shield you against the madness as well as I can. Bring us the soldiers we need to survive.
I require better targets. The target has been obliterated. Fools always believe they can defeat me.
You have come far since last we met. You have potential.
I require better targets. We will taste your fear, or we will taste your rage. The target has been obliterated.
Submit and know purpose.
We will taste your fear, or we will taste your rage.
We have our new recruits. Suggest you return to camp.
Once I thought myself a monster. I played in rivers of blood and laughed as innocence quaked. Yet, when I touched the Dreadmasters, I saw that my darkness was but a shadow of true depravity.
You want us to trust you because, what? You've been redeemed?
Perhaps you'd rather return to the field to have your skull split.
Better than working for Sith dogs.
Don't fear the Dreadmasters. fear me. I hold your life in my hand. You will march because I demand it. You will fire on our enemies because the alternative is unthinkable. Am I understood?
Yes, I understand.
I admire your charm.
What you were saying to them.
It was true enough. In the Dreadmasters, I saw a cancer. Now, I recognize my own disease.
Forgive the interruption, but we should discuss our plans for the Master's Fortress.
Not yet. I sense fear and death nearby. Two sources of power outside the fortress. Walls coming for us. I see no more.
If that's the best you can do, no wonder you lost the task force.
If it weren't for me, we'd all be bleeding from the ears. I'm all that stands between us and insanity.
Maybe you should concentrate on shielding our minds, my lord. Can you find out what's out there before we're all slaughtered? We'll have the soldiers ready to attack soon.
Get it done. I'll make sure whatever's out there doesn't come any closer.
Fools always believe they can defeat me. I require better targets. Believe they can defeat me. I require better targets. The target has been obliterated. I require better targets. Vital functions improved. Fools always believe they can defeat me. The target has been obliterated. Fools always believe they can defeat me. I require better targets. The target has been obliterated. I require better targets. The target has been obliterated.
Breathe of the spores. Feel your mind crackle in perfect magnetic resonance.
Our devices transform worlds, so the very ground produces fear. Primitive, biological instinct.
Fools always believe they can defeat me. The target has been obliterated. Always believe they can defeat me. Target has been obliterated. Better targets. Target has been obliterated. Believe they can defeat me. Survive. Acquire better targets. require better targets.
You only delay what must be.
The target has been obliterated. Fools always believe they can defeat me. The target has been obliterated. Fools always believe they can defeat me. I require better targets. Fools always believe they can defeat me. I require better targets. Fools always believe they can defeat me.
You've done well.
your vital functions improve. Better targets.
This is base. Whatever you've done, it's made the soldiers less susceptible to hallucinations. We just picked up a power signature near your location. Be careful.
Fools always believe they can defeat me. I require better targets. The target has been obliterated. always believe they can defeat me. Require better target. The target has been obliterated. Fools always believe they can defeat me. Better target. The target has been obliterated. Better targets. Fools always believe they can defeat me.
Where do they come from? Can you find it? You believe my creations are vulnerable? Then go. Tear them apart.
Administering my public repairs. believe they can defeat me. Your vital functions improve. Persistence is not a virtuous trait. We are done.
The threats have been dealt with and the Dreadmaster's technology neutralized.
Thank you for that. You know, all my life I aspired to heights of cruelty and passion. But the Dreadmasters, they went too far. We went too far. Passion without humanity is meaningless. Shall I have Maya salvage what you didn't destroy? I'm sure someone clever could make use of it.
Send a squad to gather what's left. Let's not let the Dreadmaster's skills go to waste.
We will see it done.
The troops are almost ready. We can secure a route to the fortress and protect your flank if you act as vanguard. But we still need a way through the fortress gates. According to our recon data, they're built with highly dense materials, conventionally unbreakable.
Can we circumvent them? How are they controlled?
There's an outer watchtower with command of the gates. Its computers are built with ancient Sith and Rakata technologies. We scanned it from orbit. I know the Dreadmaster's designs. If you can seize the machine core, I can extract the codes needed to attack the fortress.
We'll have our troops start moving on the fortress itself. Bring us the machine core and they'll strike at your command.